everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry I've been really inactive on here the last couple of weeks. I've just sort of put all my motivation into Instagram and TikTok, as my engagement over there has been literally shocking. But I am back and I will be posting every single Sunday, I promise. So yeah, I'm glad to be back. Today I filmed a Smokey Eye tutorial, which I was going to show in the intro, but the amazing YouTuber I am, I forgot to film an intro. So here I am a couple of days later when I have only just realised. So yeah, let's get straight into the video, and please brush along with me and tag me in your creations over on Instagram or TikTok. I would literally love to see. So I've already done my brows and my skincare off camera. You may already know I literally hate doing my brows on camera. If I ever do them on live or anything, it literally takes me hours, but I will work on it and I will do my brows for you one day on camera, hopefully soon. Even if I just do a video on my brows, I will do it for you, don't worry. But I'm so happy with how my brows turned out today. So I'm using a new product. I tried it yesterday for the first time and I am obsessed. So it's the Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen. So it's meant to give you a microbladed effect, and I think it definitely does, and I am obsessed with how they've turned out. Literally love them so much. So I've also already gone ahead and primed my eyelids using my P. Louise base, of course, and my Trigwell Cosmetics T09 brush. Literally the perfect combo to get the perfect prime. So let's get into the shadow. So as always, today I'm using the Be Perfect Cosmetics X Stationery Carnival palette. Literally my favourite palette ever. This is the XL Pro one. This is the second one. Literally is the best palette ever. I love it. I literally use it literally in like basically all of my looks. So as you can see, mine is really loved and used quite a lot. I've even broken the mirror. I've used it so much. I literally stood on it one day. I can't even cope. But for this look, I will be using these shades down here. So as you can see, the black is well loved because I love a black smoky eye. But I'm going to use the black and the grey, maybe a bit of the creams as well, just for the blend. So obviously you don't have to go and buy this palette for this look. It's literally just any black and grey eyeshadow you have and you will be able to achieve the look. But if you did want to go and purchase this palette, I do have a discount code for Be Perfect Cosmetics. It is EmilyT20. I will pop it in the description below, and I will pop a link to the palette as well. So the first shade I'm going to go into is the shade Vex from the palette, and I'm going to be using a Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to be popping this straight into the crease. So as you can see, I'm just doing circular motions just into the crease. This is like our middle colour, so this will help the blend. Obviously I'm new to these tutorial things, so please bear with me and I'm sure it'll be fine. So like I said, I'm just doing circular motions. Any small brush will do for this. So like I said, this is just like a small rounded brush. I'm also going to take this just on the lid because obviously we're going to have black on the lids. So now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to scratch on that edge just to start the blend. So as you can see, just very lightly scratching on the edge. Also, I know this looks very scary right now, but it will come through. It will come through. Okay, so now I'm going to change my brush just slightly, and I'm going to use my Morphe M456 brush, just a slightly fluffier brush, just to taper that edge even more. I'm also just going to use the shade Fade just to create that fade. I hate myself. Oh, and straight away you can just see the blend coming together there. Okay, so I just got another Morphe M456 brush, and I'm going to go in the shades Lights Out, which is the black shade from the palette. I'm just going to start popping that on the lid. So I'm just getting a good bit of that product on the brush because we don't want any patchiness or anything like that. So as you can see, I've got the black on the brush now. And I'm just going to start going from the lash line up to the crease. We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Okay, and now I popped that black shade all over. Obviously the black isn't blended, so I'm going to go back in with the grey shade with the same brush as I used, so the Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to go on the edge of the black just to blend that into the grey. And then back in with the shade Fade, so the creamy sort of colour, right on the edge of that. I think that last shade is the shade that really creates the blend. and I just love it. Okay, so now I've perfected the blend and intensified the black to where I'm happy with it. I'm gonna add some liner and smoke that out. So I'm gonna be using the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. This is my favorite eyeliner ever, the only one I ever use. So if I'm ever using an eyeliner, it's probably this one. So this one just comes as like a pen, so I'm just gonna use that and shake it up a bit. This is quite a new one, so it should be all good. Okay, so I'm just gonna line that lash line. Shadow turns to sun rays, and this is really just to help the lashes blend better and obviously it blend more into the eye. And then I'm going back in with the same black and I'm just gonna go over the edge by here. So I'm going to go and do the other eye off camera, add some lashes, and I will be back ready to do the skin. Okay, so now I've done the other eye, I've popped my lashes on. So I popped on my Emily Temby X Trigger Cosmetics Double Tap Lashes. I'll show you them up close now in the packet. Obviously these have been used, so ignore the glue and stuff on them, but they are my favourite lashes ever. I'll also give you a little close up on the eye. Okay, so these are the lashes. They are in the style Double Tap from my collection with Trigger Cosmetics. They are limited edition, so get them whilst you can. I have literally been wearing these lashes every single day, even just with my normal makeup, because I am obsessed. Obviously these are the lashes up close. Obviously you can't really see them that much, obviously because it's very dark makeup, but that is why I think that I love them with it, honestly. Obsessed with this eye. Okay, so I'm super excited to get onto the skin, so let's get straight into it. So to prep my skin, I am just going to be using my P. Louise Skin Moisturiser. I've just popped some onto the back of my hand, and I'm going to be using my Peaches and Cream PC01 brush just to pop it all over my face, just to make sure my skin is nice and moisturised before putting foundation on. Just popping that on the brush. I love this moisturiser, it's so nice. It is a bit expensive, don't get me wrong, but they always have deals on. So like I literally got this in a bundle with the diary and the, what did I get? The diary, that and the palette. I had the cancelled palette as well, all for £70, which was amazing. But on its own, the moisturiser is £30, but I do love it and it is beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm going to be mixing the shades 128 and the shades 250. Okay, I just popped this onto the back of my hand. Just get a good amount on there. I just sort of do equal amounts just because I do have tan on, and I just like to mix it to what the colour my tan is, because obviously when it comes off it goes a bit lighter. When I first put tan on, like now, it is quite dark, so I just like to mix it a bit. So I'm going to go straight in with my Trigger Cosmetics T04 brush just to apply it. I'm just going to grab a good bit on the brush and just start tapping it on the skin. I love this brush for foundation. I will probably go over it with a beauty blender just to proper press it into the skin. Obviously, if you have any questions about anything I don't mention in this video, don't be afraid to pop them in the comments. I will get back to all your comments on the video. Or if I accidentally miss out any products or anything, please let me know and I will get back to you as soon as I can. No, I don't want no rest. Okay, so now that's like popped all over, I am just going to use a beauty blender. So I'm going to be using my Morphe sponge now just to really press that into the skin. And on we'll go. Now that's all blended out, I'm going to be going into concealer. For concealer, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand. So I'm just going to grab that out. I'm just going to go straight under the eye on both sides. And then the chin, the nose, bridge of the nose, and the forehead. And then using the same beauty sponge, just blending that out all over. Now I'm going to go straight into cream bronzer, so I'm going to use my Pink Honey Bronzing Face Frosting Bronzer. It's my favourite cream bronzer at the moment. It is a new product. I literally had to get on my hands on this as soon as it came out. I literally am obsessed with Pink Honey, and look how much product is in here. Like, it is massive. Like, for a cream bronzer, that is a lot of product. I swear I've literally hardly used anything so far, and I've had it for weeks. Literally used it every single time I've done my makeup, and I'm obsessed. I've got the shade Cookie Butter, so I just pop that on my forehead. I'm also using the brush from Peaches and Cream, the PC18 brush. I'm gonna pop it straight into there, and then I pop it straight onto the cheek, the forehead, the nose. So I do my cream bronzer quite high up on my cheekbones because I like it to give a more lifted effect. I used to do it from like the top of the ear down, which is sort of where I do it now as well, but I focus it a bit more up onto the temples and things rather than lower down. And then down the nose, I sort of just pop it all over the nose, and I just sort of fix it later. Under the lips, under the chin. Then I'm going to use my beauty blender just to go over the nose, just to make it not so dark, under the eyes, just to make sure everything is still nice and flawless. I'm also going to use some cream blush. I'm going to use the Iconic London Sheer Blush in the shade Power Pink. So I just pop this onto the back of my hand, if I can open it. Pop a little bit on the back of the hand, it's just like a pea-sized amount. I'm going to be using the Peaches and Cream PC19 brush. I'm just popping that straight on the brush, just like so, sort of working it onto the brush. And then I do it onto like the top of the cheekbones. And I just think it gives it a nice sheer blush. I really need to try the Made by Mitchell blushes. Also, I won Made by Mitchell last week. What? I was one of the winners. So I'm waiting for my parcel now because I'm super excited to try some of the products. So I can't actually remember what I used. I know we used like some of the palettes, but I don't know, I'm just going to wait and see what I get. I'm super excited. So thank you for the love on that post because you guys helped him see it. Literally love Mitchell. Also, I went on the live as well with him, and it was amazing. It was such a good experience to talk to him, and he's such like obviously inspiration to me and like to a lot of people, and for him to be following me and, you know, having me on his live and talk to him, it was just amazing. So he really made my week last week. I was really unmotivated as well, but he really motivated me this week to get out of bed and do some makeup basically. But yeah, I'm super happy about that. And I'm just going over with the beauty blender again, just to make sure everything is blended seamlessly. Okay, now all the creams are blended, I am going to set my face. I'm just going to use my favourite setting powder, so it's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder, and I'm using the shade 105 Natural Ivory, just to brighten up the face basically. I'm going to start by setting the under eye, so I take a little Morphe M433 brush, go straight into the powder, and go straight under that under eye. And then I'm going to use my Trigger Cosmetics T06 brush, and I'm just going to set the rest of the face. We'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. Oh! I'm going to go with my bronzer. So, I'm super excited. So, Doll Beauty have kindly sent over their new extra large Gimme Sun bronzer. So, oh my god, how cute is that packaging? How cute does that look? And I've got the shade medium deep, so I'm going to try this today. So, I have the old one, and look how big this is. Like, it's actually the size of my face. Like, this is the old one. This is the new one. Like, wow, obsessed. Like, this isn't an ad or anything. This is just me being obsessed with this new packaging. Look how cute! It's actually not even out yet, so I'm not sure when it's coming out. I don't think they've actually said yet. I think it's quite soon though, to be honest, so I will obviously keep updated on my Instagram stories if they post about when it's coming out, but let's just try this. I feel like it's going to be very pigmented, so I'm scared, but let's try this. It's a bit of first impressions going on here. Right, so I'm going to go with my Iconic London little fluffy brush. There's no numbers on this, so I'm just going to go with it. Whoa. I just got all over my top. Okay. Okay, I'm going to really tap this off because I don't want it to be really pigmented and then me be like, oh, 1 hour is a bit too dark. See, I feel like, yeah, it's very pigmented. I literally just tap my brush off about 100 times. Tap it off about 1,000,000 times. We'll ever trust, yeah. No, I don't want to waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways. So now I'm going to go in with blusher, and as you may already know, I use eyeshadows as blusher as just there's more colours and things, and it's just easier for my life, to be honest. So I'm going to go back into my Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival XL Pro palette, and I'm going to be using the shades Foolish, this one, and the shade Makeup. I'm going to mix the two, and I'm going to be using my Trigger Cosmetics TO3 brush. I'm just going to do this on the tops of the cheekbones. I've been doing it more high up recently just to give me more of that lifted effect on my face rather than keeping it all central. Now I'm going to do the under eyes, so I'm going to zoom you right in again. I'm going to use the Peaches and Cream PC07 brush, and I'm going to go back into the same black shade and go straight under the eye. Right under the eye. I'm going to use the Morphe M456 again, just a clean one. And I'm going to use the same grey shade, and I'm just going to go over the top of the black. Gonna go in the lightest shade I use, the creamy sort of shade, with the same brush, and I'm gonna go straight underneath that grey. I'm just gonna pop some bottom lash mascara on, so I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath's Dark Star mascara. I love a bit of Pat McGrath for my mascara. Okay, and just to finish off the eyes, I'm going to add some inner corner highlights. I'm going to use my Dull Beauty Like a Diamond highlighter. This is my all-time favourite for the inner corners and for the brow bone. So I'm going to be using a Morphe M431 brush, just a little pencil brush. Grab it a tiny bit on the brush, and then just going straight into that inner corner, as obviously it really brightens up the eye then.
Horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow.
Okay, the eyes are done, completely finished now, and I'm going to just finish my skin, so let's zoom you back out. Okay, to finish off my base, I'm going to add some highlighter. So I'm going to be using my Stila Heaven 2 highlighter in the shade Kitten. This is my all-time favourite highlighter. Just think it looks so good with my skin tone and my complexion, and I'm obsessed. To apply it, I'm going to be using my Peaches and Cream PC17 brush, and I'm just going to put it straight in, and then on the nose. Let's move on to the lips. Of course, I'm going to be using my Barry M blush lip liner. I think this is literally the only one I have left. I need to go and buy like the whole shop load of them. Literally just going to line my lips. I don't know how to explain it. And obviously when I'm doing them, I can't really talk, so.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't want to waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.
Okay, now my lips are all lined. I'm going to use my Peaches and Cream Babe Gloss, which is my favourite gloss of all time. It's just like a nice pinky gloss. We all know I love pink.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
Okay, and I'm just going to finish by setting my face. I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm just going to go get something cute on, get like a cute dress or something on, and do my hair, and I will come back to show you the finished result. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below. Also, let me know if you need any help with the look, or if I've missed anything out in the video, because I'm sure I've missed something out somewhere. If you haven't already, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and hit the little bell icon so you never miss a post. Also, if you don't already, please go and follow my Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram is emilytenby.makeup, and my TikTok is emilytenbymakeup. They will both be linked in the description below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.